And hop farmers are right in the middle of the harvest, and this morning they are getting an appearance by our very own Cor Harlan.
Yeah, we won't say he's helping out there, but he is out there and showing us some really incredible pictures of how the hop harvest is done. You're in St. Paul. Good morning, Cor.
That's right. That's right, out here at Coleman Ag. I'm mostly getting in the way is what I'm doing here and asking if there's any beer around here, but it sure smells good in here. We showed you earlier here from Coleman Ag. Go ahead, you're all right. That's a pitchfork. Get that out of my way. God, I don't want that near me. We showed you the harvesting of the vines here about an hour ago, and then they bring them in here to the processing house where the cones on the hops are separated from the vines. Now we're in the kiln. This is a place where they dry all this stuff out, and this is Ben Coleman, who's part of the family out here. How you doing?
Good, Cor. How are you?
I'm real well. So drying these things out is a big deal because these oils are in here that the people who put beer together like, as Carl gives you a shot of some of these cones coming out here. But tell me how critical this is to get these just the right amount of dry, not too dry.
Well, we're shooting for an 8 to 10% moisture level when they go into the bale. If they're too wet, they can spoil. And actually, some of these varieties are oily enough that they can actually combust in the bale if they're put in too warm or too wet or packed, and too tight, and they can actually combust. Too dry affects the quality for the brewers, and they don't like them too dry. They like a good moist hop that the lupulin, the little yellow part of the hop, is still intact and
let's go take a reading here. You've got the measurer in your hand, Carl. Follow him here with this. That's a measuring device, and on the bottom of that you measure moisture content with that. And this is what they do around the clock here, 24/7 at Coleman Ag. As they go in here, they just drop that thing in here. Now they'll give you a moisture reading out there on the top. That's 11.4% right there. So that's still just a little bit moist, right?
A little bit high. So this kiln probably needs another 20 minutes to half an hour to get that into between a 9 and 10% range.
All right, well that goes into, and then you know what? If you want to know what the beer is going to taste like, all you got to do is reach in here, right? And stick your nose into that. And you can really smell the beer that's going to be in a glass someday with this, right?
Yeah, these are citra hops, so they have a very pungent tropical citrus smell to them.
All right, we're going to wrap it up from here in the kiln. They go from here, though. Look what goes down below. After they're done drying, they go on for baling, and hopefully we'll be able to show you some of that here in about a half an hour here from Coleman Ag this morning in St. Paul, where the hop harvest is in full swing, Jenny and Ken.
Yeah.